Going to sea has become an expensive business. These fishermen are paying more to run their boats, but the fish they catch still sells for the same price.
I don't
know what to do if the fuel price keeps going up like this. If we stop working, we can't eat at all. But if we go on like this, we don't make any profit.
Depending on highly subsidized fuel, these fishermen could always make ends meet. But now the price has gone up. Lots of them have decided to stop working and wait for better times. This is just one example of how the high oil price is slowly strangling Indonesia's economy. The price has risen by nearly 30%, but at around 60 cents a litre, Indonesian petrol is still among the cheapest in the region. Fuel subsidies cost the government more than $12 billion a year. Money that could otherwise be spent on education and healthcare. But the Indonesian government says it too is a victim of high oil prices, and it's decided to quit OPEC, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, to show its concern.
Actually, we are a victim of the higher oil price. At the end, I think if you can call it as a protest, it's more like that we want to voicing the concern that any commodity, not only oil, now we are also concerned about food. If the food is priced at the level which is not justified economically, as driven more by speculation and maybe sometimes narrow political interest, it's going to be damaging the global interest, damaging many countries, and especially certainly the poor country is going to suffer first.
5 years ago, Indonesia was still an oil exporter, but a lack of investment has seen oil wells dry up. Economists blame mismanagement and bureaucratic hurdles.
Well, the reason why the investment climate cannot be improved is that because the government and all the stakeholders cannot rectify the problem that we are facing right now. First is the regional autonomy that creates too much bureaucracy, and we don't have too strong leadership to rectify and to realize and rectify that problem.
Indonesia wants to return to exporting oil in the next 5 years. But the finance minister says the move to hand more power to the country's regions has made the task more difficult.
Still, Indonesia is still in a very early stage. Local government in this case is also actually now in a euphoria when they are enjoying more like power and authority rather than actually using it for the good and the benefit of their people. So as I said earlier, it's going to be like finding the right equilibrium.
If the price of oil continues to rise, so too will fuel costs in Indonesia. For these fishermen, that could mean the end of their business. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Jakarta.